Okay, what's going on there? I'm just out here hanging out downtown at the county commissioner's office. I thought there was going to be like some type of festival over here, jazz festival, but I think they only had it like one day. Actually, this is the setup for it. They still got like the kind of like partially set up where they got the fence with banners. They got porta potties out there, but there's nobody there. Now I was going to go walk around and see what was going on, but I guess they didn't have it. So I'm probably going to just find somewhere to watch the game, somewhere nice and cozy. And I don't know, probably just chill out. I need to start making preparation. I want to go out of town, spend some family time this week for Memorial Day. But how's everybody doing this weekend? We had the EDC going on, a lot of stuff going on this weekend. And we also had that fight going on here, okay? A lightweight fight. And I'm going to get around to that. Maybe throw some collages when I find out who won. Because, well, it's just been rather busy for me. And I don't know. There could be other things to talk about. Or just lately, I just hadn't feel like doing a lot of the videos unless it's something dynamic, like the A's or coming here. Um, but now the Golden Knights. I just wanted to show a little bit of homage. They won today 3-2 in overtime in game two, and then game one, which was played Friday, 3-4 in overtime. They did blow a lead a couple of times in game one, and they came back and won the game, okay? I think that last play was one of the guys on the Knights had pucked the ball, and the goalie for Dallas inadvertently hit the not the ball. I'm sorry, y'all. The puck hit the puck inadvertently with his skate, and then end up scoring, with his own doggone skate. So, but that was a hard fought game today. I saw the headlines today. I know Stone had a goal, Marshall Sharp, and this Theodore guy had a goal in overtime. So they played they played to the wire. That was a big goal that Marshall Shaw hit late in the second period. So let's see what happens when they go to Dallas. I believe they play in Dallas on Tuesday. So I made videos about the Golden Knights previously, and it's usually when they get to like the third round, the semifinals, and the finals is when they start running out of gas. But hopefully, with the additions that they made on the team and with this coach kind of lighting the fire, the question is going to be this: are they going to have the wherewithal and they're going to have the stamina to make it to the finals, or are they going to run out of gas? Okay, we're going to find out in game 3 and 4. I think if the Knights can at least take one of those games and then come back here and finish it off, and they've accomplished a hell of a lot. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, they'll stay hungry and humble. Okay, but I got to tell you that's outstanding performance, and you know I wanted to show homage to the Golden Knights. I don't think I've done that enough this season here. Okay, a couple other things. The Panthers won both games in overtime too. I believe 2-3 and then 3-4. Okay, against their opponent. So it could be the Knights and the Panthers. All right, one quick story, and then I'm going to end the video here. So I grew up in Hampton, Norfolk, Virginia. If you want to know what I'm doing out here, I'm a 15-year resident in Vegas. I got out the Army out here, and I moved out here from Colorado Springs after a couple of visits. I used to travel just like y'all, and I liked it. I just decided to come out on the limb. I saw opportunity that I probably didn't get a chance to have at home. But home was where I call home. This was when I was in 1996. I was getting ready to reclass. I was in the reserve and I was going active duty. The Carolina Panthers. That team was supposed to go to Virginia Beach. Okay, George Shinn, he dead now though. That's when he owned the Hornets in the 90s, late 80s and 90s, and when he moved the organization down to New Orleans. He wanted to work a sports package to get the Clippers to go to Virginia Beach, and then a hockey team out there in Virginia Beach as well. But Norfolk and Virginia Beach, they went fighting over about where the arena was going to be and so forth, okay? And they decided to have if they were going to build it, a new arena in Virginia Beach. They had to do like a study, a climate study. All right. Actually, George Shinn was in on that with the sports radio stations out there. So they did that, and actually they had the fan base because Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Hampton, they had 2 million people at the time. So they had a huge NBA fan base. Believe it or not, that Norfolk actually have one of the largest, I think the number 1 or 2 largest NBA fan base in America. I know that sounds strange, but that's what I was listening to in a couple of podcasts. I would argue on that, but so they had the fan base, okay, and they had the proposal of how they, what the arena was going to look like or what it was going to look like, and then went to the state, for public funding. The state governor at the time, his name was George Allen, okay. He said no, okay, that he would not raise taxes to build an NBA arena or that type of enterprise. Yeah, that what was that? That size of free enterprise that is. And at that time, where the Redskins, now the Commanders, they were going to build a stadium, that FedEx Field in Alexandria, Virginia, and they wanted to do a NASCAR track out in Suffolk, Virginia, and all that got scrapped. Okay, that FedEx Field, and there was going to be a Six Flags along with that too, both in Landover, Maryland now. Okay, the NASCAR track never came, and then the Clippers stayed in L.A. I heard they tried to get it again about 20 years later, and they failed again. But that hockey team, that's the team that went down to North Carolina, which is now the Carolina Panthers. All right, so that's an interesting story. I thought I'd tell y'all. All right, at the time, okay. But they like things the way it is back home. They like low taxes. They like oystering, crabbing, all that good stuff. It's a military area. They want to keep it reasonably priced. All those areas with all the military bases. So let me know what you think about the video. Sorry to get long-winded. Let's see what happens during Game 3. I'll get around to do a video on that perhaps. And stay tuned for the next video. Like, subscribe, share, Cash App, $, Winston Spivey if you want to donate.